and I know a lot of people will say things like, "We plays a lot of cricket with Australia,"
Hmm.
and he certainly does, and it's a big three nation. Again, he certainly does.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go back in the 1970s, we had an off spinner in the West Indies who also took 300 wickets at a time when that wasn't really a thing that spinners did. But Lance Gibbs did that, and the truth is that Lance Gibbs is not talked about anymore. Right?
Yeah.
Some of that was wiped away by West Indian fast bowlers that came straight after him. But there is a precedent for an off spinner just getting picked at a fairly young age, being really good at what he did. And, Lance Gibbs and Nathan Lyon, really, really good at what they did. Neither of them were ever like dominant bowlers that that everyone was like, oh, I have to get if I don't see this guy bowl, I won't forgive myself. Like Lance Gibbs was a fairly defensive bowler. His bowling average is 29, right? But he takes 300 wickets with that. Nathan Lyon is the modern day Lance Gibbs in that sort of way of just really, really good at a thing that, let's be honest, most of us find absolutely boring, right? Like standard off spin is kind of boring. Ashwin's made it cool over the last couple of years, but that's only because Ashwin is like a freak of nature and mentally and physically. Yeah. Most off spinners. Like, I enjoyed watching Graham Swan bowl, but you know what I would have preferred more? A leg spinner, right? Like, what would I have preferred more? A left-arm fast bowler. Like, let's be honest, off spin is off spin. And it's hard to feel that sexy about it. But as you said, if he ends up as the fourth leading wicket taker of all time, which I don't think either of us think it's odds on to happen, but it's a possibility, then, that's a lot of wickets, man. I don't know what to do with that amount of wickets at that point.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll be recording another podcast, and that'll be something.